Something is coming, they say. And in the distance, with books in hand, Charlie, Socrates, Tafo is revealed. When you see the red online symbol shining on top of his head, you know you're going to have a bad day. At this point, all they feel is the love boy sent an attack, telling Yang to escape, and Tafo tanks the attack with his bare hands. And when the dust settles, he's right behind them. Love boy attacks, too late. Carry love! Yang screams. Meanwhile, the whole team enjoys a meal as Whitaker explains his situation. His small size is a result of his revival. He actually died in the Opus and is now recovering with his superpower. And then he tells them about Charlie Tafo, confronting him with certain death. Then we go back to Love and Yang. Both a step away from seeing Jesus. But Plotamo saves them, or rather, Tafo's pride did. And through the door of light, he returns to Morphae Opus, which means dream world or Morpheus' creation. Who's Morpheus? Meanwhile, these ones get more food. The contrast is just too funny. Chisaki and Haran are just goofy Google, bro. Like, look at their faces. The sounds of Whitaker's explanations keep going, and in that serious moment, his arm grows bigger, and everyone loses it. And that's when they notice him, or rather, notice the lack of him. Kang had disappeared. I guess that just goes to show how much stronger he is compared to all the others there. Or might just be because they were distracted. But Yang helps Love up and Kang arrives from the darkness. Seeing him look at the portal, Yang tells him not to go in alone. But we all know Kang. He listens and takes them back to the village. I don't know who translated and proofread this, but they did not try at all. They did not try at all. So close together and you still manage to misspell the names. Though in their defense, they might have some difficulties I don't know about, which justifies the mistakes, but... Or maybe the trance is correct and it's just Haran's goofy ass that mispronounces it. That might be it for real. Then Nangi asks, what happened? He could have easily wasted us, but instead invited us into the portal. Yang says, "Sahahaha! What a bold little boy." Nangi laughs in one piece. By the way, what do these tats on his face mean? Anyone have any ideas? If you recognize the tats, then he might be from your country for real. Then we can finally know his origin. Everyone, we attack at dawn, says Nangi. Meanwhile, Kang is on the roof using the sun-kissed technique. He's really different from earlier in the story. He's more calm-headed and focused, and I noticed he talks even less now. He feels more mature, if you feel what I feel from the pages. At dawn, everyone walks towards the portal, except Haran. WWE superstar Haran, who believes he can fly. Now I see they also misspelled Charlie Tafo's name, and it definitely was an error. Meanwhile, as Master O goes to bring Iscarion's sword from the temple, Yang, Daphne, Chisaki and Withrow are thrown into the underwater Opus, Atlan. Ayla, Sui and Matt are together in Muspelheim, and appearing in Tartarus Markia and Nangi, Whitaker and Haran. Kirillov is in La Pieta, which means the pity. Meanwhile, Kang and Basilov appear in the dark world of the Duarte Labyrinth, the so-called Labyrinth of Art. The battle in Atlan begins with Withrow crystallizing the mobs. In La Pieta, Kirillov discovers a minor lover? And things take a weird turn when he's asked, "Do you wish to escape my opus?" Meanwhile, in Tartarus, or should I say in the absolute Batman universe, because these guys are looking like Bane, Joker and all them boys. This trio is cooked. Whitaker even wishes he was back on the water. Like, is it that serious? Seeing this demonic lineup, what would be your next move? Shh, don't move. They are attracted to sound. Huh? This one looks like a former superhuman. And this one, just give up, bruh. Just give up. Just give up, man. You're not winning, bruh. Just pack it up, man. So the rule of this opus is a 1v1 death fight. Who will fall for your schemes? Bahahaha, that sounds fun. I like it. Huh? This Inhuman rushes out to fight first. So he really was a superhuman. I knew I recognized his face. It's Akam from my past video, and he entered the portal sometime after saving B, and one has entered. These wretches, they can even speak. And at the end, he was defeated, and we return back to the present. Haran thinks Nangi is going to fight, so he's telling him how much he supports him when he's suddenly pushed to the front to fight the Inhuman Akam. This fight is extremely brutal. Right off the bat, Haran hits a drop kick to the face, and Fist arrives soon after, but he's ready now. He guards his face and he gets hit in the melon, and now he's mad. Haran isn't playing around anymore. At the end of chapter 208, we get a glimpse of Lyota, the third person of Ketchup Man's crew, tied to a pillar watching the fight. And chapter 209 shows us the backstory of how he and the others became friends and started working together. And at the end, how he wants to tell them something very important. How the Inhumans don't follow their own rules. Then we briefly cut back to Haran and Akam tearing into each other before moving back to Love Boy, who in the midst of headless statues learns a terrifying truth. Meanwhile, back in the village, the most terrifying set of people on earth have just arrived. YouTubers. They help with some info, and we cut back to Love Boy, who has just heard the Inhumans' grand plan of turning the whole planet into their opus. And once again, he's given the option to leave. But his response? Love Boy lands a direct hit on Ymir. Oh, I didn't tell you who Ymir was, right? He's the leader of this opus, this La Pieta, the pity. At the end, Love Boy lands a direct hit on Ymir and takes out most of its right shoulder. And that's it for now, folks. How has Love Boy done so far? Pretty good, right? Do you think he'll survive considering he's the only one all alone in this opus against this Ymir? Anyway, thanks for liking the video, commenting and subscribing. Everything you do helps, man. Brand crew, you know what's up. We out of here. Ciao.